Welcome to the Spodia stream, everyone, and a very special edition of the Spodia stream. Not only, yes, do I have that's this way, do I have a cat behind me? That's Angel. Hey, hi, Angel. Hello. He's not going to be here for too long, but this is a very special stream. Not only do we have a cat behind me, but this is also the start of Royalty Series Season 5. There she goes. This is the start of Royalty Series Season 5 with the Strike Esports EU All-Star 3v3 Division. This is week 1, so welcome to Royalty Series action. As we're going to start with Flawless Vibes vs 86 Drift. On our stream, we are our first match of Royalty Series Season 5, so we got some fun here, some good teams, some good action. A little best of 5 for all of you out there who are watching. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a good day. That's for certain. As hopefully get things in a way momentarily here. Again, it's two orgs that are new to this stream, but they're not too new to me. I've heard of both these orgs before, and Flawless and 86, both pretty recognizable orgs, at least nowadays in the amateur scene. So not too surprised. Flawless actually has a ton of teams in Royalty Series this season. They have a ton. Whereas I think 86 are small. I think they have maybe a couple. But yeah, both of them orgs I've heard of. By the way, before you even start, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Brambo. Thank you so much, my friend. For the sub. Thank you for your unwavering support to our action here. I was going to mention about N Harmer being the org owner. He's speaking of, there's N Harmer. Thank you for the follow, N Harmer. And we'll get this match underway in just a few minutes from now. With, again, Flawless Vibes, 86 Drift. Thank you all as well there, Nippolitis. Good luck to both of you in your match tonight. Thank you as well for the follow, Rico. So, all the follows coming in early. Thank you so much. Again, our first match here, both these teams are 0-0 in the Royalty Series, obviously. I think it's 5 weeks straight of action, so 5 weeks straight matches before you go to that playoff bracket there. It's gonna be a fun matchup here. I'm excited to see how these teams perform. Another follow. Thank you for the follow there, CS Office. All the follows in early here. As long as we get the... Hey, I'm happy with it, though. Again, if you guys like what you're seeing, I'm happy to continue to do this. I love doing this. So, I'll get this match away in just a few minutes from now. Again, it will be Flawless Vibes in 86 Drift. This is the All-Star Division EU All-Star 3v3, which is C3GC1. Again, some very good teams. Like, this is the division I used to play in. Although I was not EU, I was NA. But I used to play an All-Star as well when I competed in Royalty Series. It's getting very close to our matchup here. Again, this is the best of 5, week 1. I was also can really say both these teams are 0-0, as I can mention who's playing here for 86 Drift, as it looks like it's going to be Steph, JK, and Nippolitis. So that's their starting 3 players today for Flawless Vibes. They have a roster of 4 here. Blue, Luke 2, TC, Matt Blue, and JTM. Hopefully get things started in just a moment from now. But again, we've got 86. We're just waiting on Flawless. Again, about these teams, because of their first match of the season, you got to make sure that you perform at the best you can. Especially knowing, again, that often these first couple weeks really do set the tone for your season. But again, we'll see how these teams perform. It is still going to be Very important. Again, a very important week to get things started, get off to a good start, get a 1-0 record early in the season, take a little bit of pressure off of you, so often that first win can be so tough for a lot of teams. Because it can be nerve-wracking being in a league like this. Just one that's Swiss-based, by the way, as Royalty is. So you play against teams of the same record each week. So it's always important to get that first win. Get yourself the tougher opponents earlier in the season. Again, we'll see. We'll see about that here. As again, for these teams, only one of these two teams is gonna get a 1-0 record to start their season. And again, this will start week 1 for both these sides in a multi-week season. As we seem to have misplaced Flawless vibes here. They have not shown up yet, so we're going to wait a little bit. We are past match start time at this point, so that 15-minute forfeit timer does start to kick in now. Flawless, but we'll wait and see. They should be here any moment. They're probably just a little late. Yes, they are. There you go. 2 blue, Luke 2's in, TC and Matt Blue. So the starting 3 with Flawless vibes here as well. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Royalty Series Season 5 is here, and we start in the EU. Striker Esports EU All-Star Favorite 3 Division. This is week 1. Both these teams at 0 and 0 looking for the best start they can to this season. Flawless vibes in the blue, a flawless region. 86 drift on the orange of 86. The season begins for both sides as Flawless vibes. I get that first goal. We'll do just that. 9 seconds in, and it will be as we made a mistake on the. As I actually made a mistake already. It's week 1 for everyone, okay? That's my excuse. I accidentally. I'm so used to streaming North America-based stuff because I always stream NA stuff. I forgot that this is an EU matchup. I'm in the wrong server. Hopefully we'll be able to get a reset here momentarily. Although Flawless vibes looks like they might want to keep playing. As 86 drift. These teams are not going to be happy with this. I feel so bad about this. At least they find it funny as well. At least 86 drift finds it funny. My bad there, teams. It's week 1 for everyone, okay? Not just the players. It's week 1 for me too. As another goal goes in for Flawless vibes. It's 2 goals already here in the first minutes. We'll see if they want one. They can choose not to, though. Let's look for the follow there. Sounds like they don't want it. I don't blame them. After 2 goals, I'm impressed they're somehow able to play on this, because I mean, I've played on EU, and it's not that terrible. But I can't, but it's not fun either. It's pretty rough. But hey, it's week 1 for everyone. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm so sorry to these teams. I totally didn't. You know, coming into this one, I'm thinking, oh yeah, week 1, we get to enjoy extra challenge. Sure, Brambo. Oh, that's embarrassing. I haven't done that in a really long time in Royalty Series, but I have done that before. That might be the first I've ever done it and not noticed before the match started. That's a first for me. Oh boy. I've done it before the match has started, where I accidentally set up the lobby on the wrong servers. As 86 drift, we'll get our goal back from JK. If they tie this game up, I wonder if we see Flawless vibes and 86 drift both call for the reset in game 1. But it's a nice lob play. Matt Blue can't get to it. I know Harmer's watching. I'm sorry, Harmer. I'm so sorry. Flawless vibes now only lead by 1 as Matt Blue back wall. 2 blue, Luke 2 will get another. 3-1 now. Well, I don't know if the ping's making a difference or not, but to be fair, it hurt both teams equally. Flawless vibes will take a 2-goal lead. As, I still feel embarrassed. I can't believe I did that. Week 1. As JK, 86 drift, look for an answer. It's a great play in front for Nippolitis, but they're backed by 2 Blue Luke 2, and 86 drift very heavy on their first touches here. A lot of hard-hitting plays where they aren't really keeping as much possession as they absolutely could be in these plays. For such that just seem to get away from them here. And Flawless Vibes taking full advantage of that as a back wall. 2 Blue Luke 2 in front there. No shot there. Here goes TC, but he's been bumped out. An 86 drift. JK up the corner. Leaves it. Will be cleared away as Matt Blue chases around the corner. Steph waiting. Pinches it back. 86 drift will take their flip to offense as Nippolitis and Steph trying to make things happen. Shot will be saved by TC. Nippolitis will clear. TC waiting back. Steph. Matt Blue will find TC. That's going to be 4-1. Oh, clearly the ping difference hasn't hurt Flawless Vibes too badly here because they don't look too bad for All-Star level, and they've got some good connections. They've got some good plays going. You can't say that's the ping that's doing it there if you're 86. Or maybe you can absolutely say it's the ping. And a bad start as well. They didn't exactly get off to a good start in this first minute, giving up the first 2 goals to Flawless Vibes. So scoreline at a 4-1. At 4-1 here, 86 drift really getting a beat down early on this season in their first match as well as 2 Blue Luke 2. Kept up by JK. Steph towards goal. Will be cleared back by Matt Blue. As JK. Back wall will be Nippolitis, but the minutes ago here, I think 86 drift are happy to let this game end because it has not been good for them. This has not been a very kind game 1. As bumped out the way. Steph stopped moving. I don't know if he's typing or not. He might be typing. No, he's not. He just stopped moving for a moment. I mean, this game is just about... feels like it's just about at its ending point here. With a minute to go. 86 drift just looking for anything to take away from game 1 that isn't the fact that the server was made incorrectly. They got 1 goal. That won't be enough to beat teams like Flawless Vibes, but when you start off a match, as badly as they did, you need to take any positive you can, because there are just no positives right now that they can really win here. Especially by the end of game 1, it has been all Flawless Vibes, who made the call. They didn't want to have that server switch, and for good reason, because clearly it doesn't hurt them that badly. 6-1. I still feel so terrible about that, by the way. I don't know how I did that. Again, it's like that's the first time I've ever done that. Not the first time I've ever done that before a match, but it's but it's the first time I've ever done it, and I didn't notice before the match began. 30 seconds left. Flawless Vibes still want more goals. No, they realize 86 drift have stopped moving here. They're gonna let game 1 end. They're not playing anymore. They're letting this game be over. And I mean, when it's 6-1, there's really no reason to play anymore. So, Flawless Vibes, and specifically Matt Blue, is gonna keep running around with this thing. Let the time tick away. We're gonna get a reset in for game 2 and actually go to EU servers, as these players deserve. My apologies. We'll get this sorted out here as Matt Blue missed the net there. I'll have a little fun with it. We're gonna reset here. My apologies to both these teams, but it is game 1, I guess, for Flawless Vibes. Let me make sure it's actually EU lobbies. Here. There we go. We'll get everybody back in. As there we go. We'll get everybody into to game 2 here, but for Flawless Vibes, what a dominant start. 6-1. Get everybody back in for game 2 and get the series ongoing again. Just with the correct lobby this time. So sorry, everybody. We'll get this fixed out here, but everybody will be joining back. We'll get this thing ongoing. I can't believe I've done that. That's a first for me. Actually doing that and not noticing before the match started. Because these teams seem to be good sports about it. As there we go. We'll get game 2 underway now. As here we go. Game 2 of this best of 5. And Flawless Vibes, who I guess will take game 1. 86 Drift, hoping that this change in scenery will help them out. And maybe it has, because already they put one in the back of the net here. 5 seconds in this game as Flawless Vibes kind of got in the way of each other. The TC stopped moving after the kickoff. An odd choice, because you don't generally want to do that off kickoff. You want to kind of get away from there as fast as possible. TC stuck around a little too long and found out with Matt Blue shooting it right off his backside. The 6 Drift. 1 goal up, their first lead of the series, as now they'll look to add more to it as Flawless Vibes with Matt Blue by Steph. TC. Okay, will be for Steph. Ooh, a double commit there for 86 Drift, and a little bit of awkwardness in front of that play as now TC, Flawless Vibes will traverse to offense as Steph clears. JK, 2 Blue Luke 2 in the way, but he's sent away as Flawless Vibes definitely meeting their match now as a play on net will be kept out. Low boost here for Flawless. As 2 Blue sent back in as cleared away again. Minute comes and goes, and 86 Drift with the first goal again 5 seconds in. I don't think this lead is exactly one that they're going to look to keep around for very long. They're going to want to add to it. The way that Flawless Vibes are playing. And exactly trust them to be scoreless in a game like this is... Get back again. Again, heavy touches for 86 Drift, and Flawless Vibes, they've done very well to notice that the first touches for 86 Drift have often been very heavy. Really giving them openings. A lot more room than maybe they were expecting because I've noticed it as Matt Blue hits it wide. Here goes 2 Blue, but it will go to the back post of the field. TC in front of the net, flip reset. Will use it, but it's in front anyways. 2 players have committed here for Flawless Vibes. Blue already back to collect things. Sent to the back wall. TC. JK. Steph. Matt Blue will be there as Flawless Vibes. Infield pass will be cut away as TC again. Keeping the play airborne is the Flawless Vibes. They'll have not scored yet. We're almost halfway through this game. Very different than game 1. The 6 Drift have caught their bearings now. And I mean, just look at this, playing with a lot more intensity on these touches, and that's a wide open net for Nippolitis. Flawless Vibes just not able to keep up with pace. And Matt Blue, who I'm surprised he doesn't go for that earlier, because he really has to. He has no choice there but to go for it. And Flawless Vibes, who, after a 6-1 win in game 1, now in game 2, need just a goal here, as it's in front of the nets, will be punched in by 2 Blue Luke 2. And for Flawless Vibes, over 2.5 minutes this game just to get there first, and even this looked like it may not have gone in. Nippolitis almost got the block on that. Flawless Rain Oriku. And maybe thought they were going to be off to a great start this season. Now facing much more of a problem here as Matt Blue clears. TC keeps it away. It is still for TC as that goes across the nets. Matt Blue will actually jump on this. So does 2 Blue as well, though. And a little bit of an awkward play here as Flawless Vibes racing back. It's Matt Blue who beats Steph JK to the back wall. 2 Blue sends it back, but Nippolitis waiting. TC left on the back wall as Nippolitis can't score. Flawless Vibes will figure this one out as offense ongoing as 2 Blue. TC. 6 drift clear it and will go to net now as TC cuts out the play from Nippolitis, who has been a challenge so far this game for Flawless Vibes to handle. Even bigger chance of them just getting offense right now because they're not getting out of their own half, and they won't be. Nippolitis has a hat trick. Multiple goals here for Nippolitis. 86 drift only got on the board once last game. Have again found themselves a great spot in game 2. Their season, they're hoping, is off to its monumental start now as 2 Blue leaves it. The shot, no doubt about it. TC puts it in. And with a minute to go, Flawless Vibes have given themselves a chance to come back in this game. One more goal needed here for Flawless to tie this game as 2 Blue. TC! Oh, they've done it! They've been down all game, but they found their chances. Nippolitis backflipped on the goal line. I mean, it's an impressive play from 2 Blue Luke 2, but Nippolitis knows that's one that should not be so open. And it is Flawless now who have evened this game somehow and are now looking to lead as the demo opens up space. JK bumped out. Nippolitis gets in the way and will clear this one away as flicked up high by Steph. 2 Blue to the corner. JK will hold on. Bumped out. Still going. Gets by Matt Blue. TC off the sidewall. Nippolitis keep things airborne as JK clears. 2 Blue keeps it up. Flawless Vibes will look to challenge as TC off the corner. JK. Flawless Vibes trying to challenge. Much closer game 2 than we saw in game 1. Has 10 seconds to go. The backfield's wide open. It's there. It's off the back wall. Who wants it? It's in front of the net. Matt Blue can't put it in. And this ball stays up. JK, one more chance. That's on the ground off the crossbar. And we got overtime in game 2. Flawless Vibes, who they have seen their life flash before their very eyes here in game 2. That play just in front of their nets. As now they'll go upfield again. 2 Blue gets the demo. Steph clears it. That is straight back to TC. But JK's there. TC. Light first touch, just chasing after it. Will be a play for 86 strip, but not one they'll win as it's left. Matt Blue to shoot. This one in front. Saved by Nippolitis. TC. Matt Blue again. And 86 drift will wait. As Steph to clear. Steph. Ooh, he doesn't get the shot on. Well, 86 drift will keep the ball. They've got to make a lot happen here as another long clear for Flawless Vibes, and they'll chase after this play too. Although they will not win it, says TC, the last one back's got to get a good first touch here. And will do just that. In fact, that is far away from the danger here. Can challenge JK on the ball. As 2 Blue will win out the play. Matt Blue waits, and they have room. Flick goes nowhere. Cleared back by Nipolitis. It's 2 blue, Luke 2. Minutes ago. Flawless Vibes. On offense, there's a chance to win this game and take match points. JK will watch that go just wide of his net. Here goes 2 blue. And it will be 86 drift again. Second touch from Steph. That's going in front of the goal. Matt Blue will keep himself on it. Has no boost left. Really doesn't have many options here. We'll watch that ball stay back on the Flawless Vibes half. 2 blue, Luke 2. Bumped out the way. Can't get another touch on this. As TC. Oh, he missed it there, JK. TC again. Flawless Vibes will look to really put the pressure on here. But again, not able to get close enough to the net. These teams have that aggression, but the defenses have been playing elites right now in OT. It's just that when you play this far back, it's tough to make chances happen for yourself here. But neither team wanted to take those chances and take those risks. It's Flawless Vibes. Look for something! That's going to be kept away by JK. Now it's 2 blue, Luke 2. And off the back wall, JK holds on. Here goes TC. Off the ceiling. TC still! Dunk in front. That's going to go away. And still, no deciding goal just yet. As 2 blue, Luke 2. That is all the way back to JK of 86 drift. Nipolitis up in the air. Everybody commits there for Flawless Vibes. But Matt Blue will play patient here. We've got an extra 3 minutes in this game. And still in golden goal territory. No one has won it yet. TC. Steph waits on it. We'll find Nipolitis on the sidewall. As this touch kept away by TC. JK to the back wall. Matt Blue to clear. Steph doesn't have this one. 2 blue. Nipolitis. We'll watch as Steph clears it back. And Matt Blue waiting will... He bumped out the way, but not before he gives it up to TC. Flawless Vibes. Just waiting. They've had more offense this game. More offense this overtime. But nothing yet has gone in. And a chance on will be JK again. TC. Steph. And I really think that if you're this far in overtime, I know where the Flawless Vibes are, you just need to get some bumps on the play. They really haven't been all that willing to go for demos. That kind of aggression. It makes you push up high. It might be what they need to do here, because 86 drift just aren't leaving the back line. But the team isn't leaving their net like this. You have to make a move. As double commit, maybe he's opened up some room here. This ball all the way back. Matt Blue will stay on it as low boost here. Doesn't have a lot to work with. Will chase down the play. Nipolitis keeps it back. Steph. Oh, he doesn't have this one. 2-on-1. Matt Blue to shoot. JK keeps it out. Another huge block for Jake. He's had a couple so far this game. Continuing to be there as here goes the play. Capped out. Wide open net. Oh, they missed it. Wide open for 86 drift. You could not have asked for much better for them. As it's clear back. TC. Kept away. Matt Blue keeps it airborne as JK, Matt Blue again, has boost, but he's going all the way back here, and he'll clear this one out. JK up to the back wall, 86 drift, it's their chance, it's in front still, it's a left above the net. TC will be there, and over 5 extra minutes now. We played in almost an extra game of Rocket League here, without any goals in. 86 drift maybe turning the tides now. Their best chances have happened in the last minutes of this game. It's an awkward play. And this ball continually hit around. It's left in the middle of the field. Still no goals here. Neither team, again, wanting to take those risks that they consider unnecessary. Because both these teams playing so defensively, they're just waiting for somebody to mess up. But nothing happening yet here as ball just left. 86 drift will hold on to it. As they'll clear it out. 2 blue, Luke 2. We'll find TC. That touch is straight up for JK as Flawless Vibes still on the attack. Here goes 2 Blue Luke 2. Still challenging. Off the side wall will be Steph, who jumps in to compete. Nippolitis flicks it high. Still on the attack here as 2 Blue keeps it in. We have not seen an overtime on this stream that's been longer than 5 minutes. On this stream specifically since January 22nd of this year. Basically a whole 5 months ago. As Flawless Vibes trying to end things will not get so far. The clear continues. TC holds onto it. Steph. That one towards net. 2 Blue gets the save. Here goes Steph again. Matt Blue to clear. And maybe a breakaway chance, but JK's on it. And Flawless Vibes will take their time now. Trying to pull out these players for 86 drift. TC. Nippolitis keeps it up. And with this play on target, saved away by Steph. 86 drift waiting back. As 2 Blue trying again here, but with that, JK will shoot. It will be TC there, and with the time ticking by now, this is now officially the longest overtime on this stream's history. That record was set back October 24th of 2022. It was a overtime that was 7.5 minutes long, specifically 7 minutes 27 seconds, set during a Skyward Series match, the predecessor to the Royalty Series, as we see. We have not seen an overtime this long in history. As Steph goes, trying to end things. The fake! JK can't put it on! TC will be there. As 2 Blue clears it away, Steph keeps it up. 86 drift, trying to catch Flawless Vibes, who have not had to play much defense so far. Double commits. TC will go for this. It won't be an easy win, but he'll get the ball. Without boost, though, has to leave things. Shot on, save away by JK. These teams continue their attack. Just nothing is budging. Nothing is moving. Matt Blue won't see it. TC again. Steph. 2 Blue Luke 2. Around the corner will keep the play as now past 9 extra minutes of gameplay. 2 Blue trying to end things. It is Matt Blue. Great stop for JK, was the only one back. His teammates have left him all alone back there. But he gets that touch. Now he's looking to score. But he won't get his chance. And he's 6 drift sent all the way back. Nippolitis, who had a hat trick last game, had a hat trick this game. It feels like last game, that's for certain. Felt like it was 86 drift's dream game here when things started. They led 3-1 at one point. As now, back wall. Really trying to pick up the pace here, just do something different. Nobody is giving anybody an inch here, and nobody's taking any chances, as here goes TC. Nippolitis. Off the back wall, it is Matt Blue. Nippolitis again. 2 Blue can't reach it. TC will wait back. And Flawless Vibes now. More than 10 extra minutes of gameplay here. A first in this stream's history. Matt Blue on target, saved by Steph. And at this point, the question is, when does someone score? Maybe it's here! It will be! 10 minutes and 14 seconds! And an errant mistouch from Steph. 86 drift could not take it. Flawless Vibes take a 2-0 series lead. And that's how the longest overtime in this stream's history will end. I've been streaming for 3.5 years at this point. I have never seen an overtime more than 10 minutes long on this stream. But this is a first, and Flawless Vibes definitely felt like the better team in that OT as well. They had more offense, they had more confidence in themselves. They had more players on upfield in most of their chances as well. Wow, that was long. And one mistouch was all that it took for 86 drift to give the win here to Flawless Vibes. Now only one win away, and after an overtime as long as that, how on earth do you recover from this? And you've just played 15 minutes of Rocket League. That's a big mistake for 86 Drift Lates, and for Flawless Vibes now gotta be feeling so incredible, and more so relieved. You generally don't feel good even if you win that overtimes that are that long. It's so tough to really feel comfortable now knowing that that game was so intense. But you gotta reset that mentality. We're in Game 3 now, and if you're Flawless Vibes, you can win the series here. As 2 Blue on targets will get goal 1. Double commit for 86 Drift is... I mean, they are right now a shell of their former selves just because of that overtime loss. So tough to recover from games like those. And 86 Drift making a call that didn't want to wait too long in between games either. I'm not a big fan of that call. After how long that overtime was, you want the time to maybe try to reset things. Give yourself some time to breathe. Not taking it though, and I worry if that might be the wrong call here as Nippolitis will clear it back. TC keeps it airborne. Here goes Matt Blue. Leaves it as TC will put in a second for Flawless Vibes. That ball just bounced in front of the defense here, and everybody watching Matt Blue, expecting him to shoot that one. We're not ready for the play to just stay in front of net like that for Matt Blue to not make contact. And Flawless Vibes. A multi-goal lead at this point. Again, for 86 Drift, after how tough that last game was, they were not. Most teams aren't prepared for overtimes that long. Flawless Vibes shattering the old record that was set again. Only not even 2 years ago, as here goes 2 Blue. And Flawless Vibes with a third now after how much they struggled last game to score. They feel a lot more comfortable now knowing that they can take their chances at this point. And 86 Drift 2 all left their nets. And here in Season 5 of the Striker Esports EU All-Star PvP Division, 86 Drift look like a shell of their former selves. I mean, I don't blame them, but in a game like this, you need to come up strong. You proved last game you can do it. You may not have won, but you absolutely had your chances. But this game, they may not be given any chances as Flawless Vibes look to do what they do to them, what they did in Game 1. And that is dominate on the offense as TC wins the play. And now 2 Blue will clear things out. TC keeps things airborne. 2 Blue won't have it. Matt Blue jumps in. Flawless Vibes are waiting as TC pinched with Matt Blue will be up in the air here is off the corner. JK to clear. Staff to the back wall. Matt Blue will be on it. As Flawless Vibes will wait on the back end. As Matt Blue again leaves things as will be 2 Blue to challenge again. Cleared away. TC. No goals yet for 86 Drift, and that's a worrying sign when they're down by this many. Because time's gonna run out rather quickly for them here. They gotta make sure if they're gonna act, they gotta do it soon. Before anything gets worse and before the time doesn't give them any opportunities here. But right now, Flawless Vibes winning on the midfield, just sitting back a little bit further now. They'll just continue the challenge as 2 Blue. Nippolitis will wait off the corner. Clear past TC. Matt Blue. Nippolitis. Offense still for 86 Drift as JK's waiting on this one. Will be Matt Blue to keep to it as here goes TC. Nippolitis to keep things away. Here's 2 Blue. Flawless Vibes looking for one more to really settle things. They haven't scored in a little bit here, in about a minute or two. So one more goal could really eliminate 86 Drift as they almost got it there. Matt Blue waiting for that. Will fake things in front. Gets around Steph. JK the last one back. In front. Still nothing there. As JK took his time. And now TC will wait. Winning the challenge will be Matt Blue again. Nippolitis. High touch will be 2 blue, Luke 2 to keep it. As Flawless Vibes will have an opening here. There's nobody back. 86 drift quick to a spawn, but a double commit means they're still not in the right position. As Matt Blue, oh, he really didn't help himself there, as he just gave that ball away. TC off the back wall. Nepolitis, 86 drift with a minute to go. JK, lob to the back wall, will not be on target. Flawless Vibes will keep it. Again, no goals this game so far for 86 drift. And you worry, is there even enough time to answer? There's half a minute now to go. Really doesn't feel like they have enough time to come back in this game. The offense hasn't been there. That overtime really has zapped all the energy away from them as... Oh, they've left early here. 86 drift throwing in the white flag. And that means for Flawless Vibes, they'll just play the last couple seconds and win out this game as TC will take one more goal over the road. 86 drift are gone. This series will end and Flawless Vibes will take the victory. So 3 games here, a sweep to start the season for Flawless Vibes, and a 10-minute overtime. And you're asking about historic matchups on this stream. This will be one of them. The longest overtime on this stream's history. Smashing the old record. The first time we've seen an overtime longer than 10 minutes long. And Flawless Vibes will win it, as well as the series. Dominant in games 1 and 3. They had a tougher time in game 2, but dominant in the other 2 games. They looked pretty good overall. 3-0 sweep, Flawless Vibes. Start the season in their favor. So 3 games. They'll be happy about that. But again, what a performance. 3 games, a sweep. Credits to them. They got the job done here. For Flawless Vibes, a very good start to the season. Not just a good, a very good start to their season, considering how, how much they needed this win to help them out here. So a very, very strong start to their season. They get a 3-0 sweep. We'll get things wrapped up a little bit here. It's our only match here. The start for Royalty Series Season 5. I almost said RS or RLS. I almost said RLSS because it's RS and RLSS. But RS Season 5. Shoutouts to Royalty Series for inviting me back for yet another season here, and shoutouts to all of you for watching this one. As again, what a performance, what a night this has been, and what fun it was to share with all of you out there. So thank you all so much for joining here this evening for some EU Royalty Series action. We're going to get a lot more from Royalty Series as the season goes on, but for now, thank you all so much. Take care. Have an amazing rest of your evening, as we're going to find somebody that's live that I hopefully know. But again, thank you all so much for your support and for joining me here for such an early matchup. Again, I do appreciate all the matches that I'm sure we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting a lot of matches this season for Royalty Series, so I can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. As again, hopefully, I'm gonna find someone who's live right now that I can raid. I'm trying to find someone who's live right now, because the problem with EU is I don't know a lot of the people who are streaming. We'll go here. Thank you all so much for being so supportive. Take care. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Have a good night for all of you in EU. Have a good afternoon for all of you in NA. Take care. Be well. We'll see you guys again very soon on somebody's stream. Have a good night.